Hey everyone, all of the 2 or 3 people that are actually here. I'm starting the stream early, but I'm still only gonna start playing at around 7. So you got about 7 or 8 minutes until then. If there's any questions or suggestions about the whole thing, feel free to say something. And then everyone left. Okay. Oh well. I keep forgetting I can't just watch Discord videos while a stream's open. Oh, hey there. How you doing? it is now 7 p.m. I'll be getting started in a moment. Just give me a sec to set everything up. I'm going to be playing every version, not every version, but every major release in chronological order from about Demo 1 to 2.0.7. Might throw in a couple mods in there, who knows. If I do throw in mods for whatever reason, the ones I'm trying to hit are SP moves in SRB2 JTE. So just give me a moment to get everything set up. Also, this might get a bit loud because SRB2 is weirdly, unnaturally loud. So if it ends up getting too loud, just say something about it. I will do the best I can to fix it. I don't have SRB2 Halloween installed, and it's not quite in season either. At the end, I might end up playing Christmas though. Welcome to Demo 1. This is the first release that isn't a special holiday demo. It has exactly one stage, an incomplete version of Green Flower Act 1. Welcome. I actually had to upscale this from 320 by 200. It's terrible. It works, but it's not good. Yes. Hey, I am deeply sorry for that interruption. Let's get back to where we were going. If. Awesome. No worries. Let's try. I really shouldn't be dying in Demo 1, but either way. Challenge you to beat all of Demo 4 special stages. I will absolutely try. still has the old Doom secrets. Anyway, the end of the level is right here. I'm pretty sure there's no way to actually complete the act, though. And since that went by really fast, I'm not even gonna bother playing much more of that. Because, you know, there's not much to play. I actually completely forgot to set up the tool I was using with demos 2 and 4, so I'm going to set that up right now. It's not much effort. It'll only take a second. Come to think of it, is it even possible to do all of Demo 4's special stages? I don't think there's enough tokens in the game to do that. Unless you, like, wrap back around or something. Okay. So, speaking of more demos, next up is Demo 2. You probably haven't. That's one of the obnoxiously loud ones I was talking about. I'm sorry about that, Hikari. My headset gets really loud, and I have to be able to hear if someone's calling for me. So that's why I prefer to keep the audio down. Let me actually set up my controls, since I haven't actually done that. Yes, I am using the X-Wing. Oh, did I already set my controls? Okay. Ah, yes, let's just use awful crusty Knuckles. It's Knuckles. Look. Oh wait, is mouse look not on? Oh, mouse move is on. That's... Oh wait, no, I just can't mouse look. Okay. That's a little frustrating. Okay, that's better. You don't even get Ugly Knucks, you just get Sonic and Tails. You know, everyone's favorite. Oh wait. So I can look up and down, but I can't turn? Oh, mouse speed is way down. That might be part of the issue. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna turn that up. That's still pretty terrible. I'm not even gonna bother. I'll just turn with the arrow keys. So, changes in Demo 2. Green Flower Act 1 is in kind of a complete state. Acts 2 and 3 exist, with both being primitive. And an old version of Techno Hill Act 1 exists, with the with the steam jets at the end being replaced by fans. You know, I know we have 2.2's soundtrack now, but the old MIDI soundtrack is still super charming to me. Something about it, it's one of the few sets of MIDI music that aren't ridiculously terrible, at least that I've heard. And it's also SRB2 music, like, come on, you can't not like it. I've never met a single person who doesn't like SRB2's OST at all. Or at the very least, not someone that's played it. Yeah, it's just got one of those vibes. Oh, that's a terrible spring. Okay, water physics aren't fully implemented. I don't know if jettisons are a thing yet in this version. I sincerely hope they're not. Don't think anyone likes those. Anyway, y'all ever seen Demo 2 Eggmobile? Look at this dude. Oh god, strafing is so slow. Wait, huh? Can I just do that? No, not buzzes. Specifically jettisons. Up until I think 2.2 or 2.1, I think. Up until around then, there were jettisons in File Demo had jettisons in Castle Eggman and Green Flower on hard mode. I mean, jettisons are in CZ on all difficulties, but GFZ only has them on hard and up. And I believe that's the only place they showed up outside of Egg Rock, which wasn't implemented yet. Anyway, next up is Techno Hill Act 1. There it is. Unfortunately, I don't have the fabled full Demo 2 campaign downloaded, but I have SRB2 the past, and I think that's good enough. Granted, I'm not sure if I'll end up playing it on this stream, maybe another time, but it's there. I haven't actually seen much of him in 2.2, but my god, they're a pain in Final Demo. Mostly because 2.2 gives you better ease of control and the physics are just not terrible in that version. Meanwhile, they're an absolute pain to deal with in Final Demo because the physics are terrible. Like, you practically can't strafe at all in Final Demo. That's how bad it is. Or it's not really worth doing that much. Not much mid-air control either. In fact, there wasn't much mid-air control at all up until 2.1, I believe. And that does it for Demo 2. I mean, there is one more thing. Just one moment. I need to remember the file name. Yeah, it essentially is just Doom physics. Okay, it looks like that's only actually in Demo 4. Alright. That's up next anyway. That being said... Alright, I've got it open. Oh, Demo 4 just kind of works out of the box. That's cool. Okay. I'm gonna play on normal just because I don't like playing on hard or higher. Just gives me flashbacks to Final Demo when it's GFC2 jettisons. Hate them. I'll just be playing as Sonic for this one. Okay, that wasn't there. Okay, so boosting out of water was implemented, but also terribly. You can just jump up here whenever you feel like it. jumping out of water is a little bit too sensitive. Actually, mouse lift kind of works in this demo. What am I doing? I kind of miss 2.1's Castle Like Man, but I can't say the same for Black Core. Or not Black Core, just Egg Rock Act 3 and Egg Rock Core. Transition? Are you talking about Egg Rock Act 3? Anyway, welcome to Demo 4 Special Stage. Even though that one person dared me to do it earlier, I'm probably not going to get all of them. Mostly because, if I remember right, there's no real reward for it in Demo 4. So I don't really see it's worth doing myself. I'll do whichever ones I can, though, when I do find tokens. Oh boy, YouTube's trying to tell me my audio bitrate is 0. That's cool. So just to be sure, is everyone's audio working okay? Since YouTube's trying to complain to me about it. Keep forgetting it doesn't actually transition until you hit spin. Man, being able to multi-talk feels so good, even if the rest of the physics are super janky. Alright, cool, good to hear. That's what I thought. It's just YouTube playing over nothing, then, like usual. That's not the right music. Why? Sir, that is... that's speed shoes. Oh, no. Man, do you think that the one thing that might stay from Demo 4 is, like, I don't know, a music track or something and not the obnoxiously loud waterfalls? This is not a pity shield. This is the first version of the water shield, actually. Not even elemental. The elemental shield wasn't introduced until... or reintroduced up until, I think, 2.0? Or it wasn't called the Elemental Shield until 2.0. The Pity Shield itself wasn't introduced until, I believe, 2.1? Speaking of water, was this the same layout? This is the same layout. Or at least very close to the same. Yeah, they were separated and then recombined. Okay, this isn't the same layout, but it's very similar. I thought I was playing the same one again for a second. Honestly, I don't think I've heard it either. This is the first time I've heard it. Wonder if it's from anything. Because This doesn't have quite the same kind of sound I would expect from an SRB2 composition. Like, not really the same vibe. It's gotta be from something else. Maybe I'll ask around on one of the SRB2 Discords after this stream. You know, I wonder what's up with the 3 they used. Like, the rest of the numbers are pulled straight from Sonic 2, and Sonic 2 has a number 3. Makes me wonder why they didn't just use that. Because 3 in the demos looks just super awkward. I don't know if Perfect Bonus was implemented yet. Might have been, who knows. And even if it were implemented, yeah, it'd probably feel impossible. Because let me tell you, early demo Eggmobile sucks. It's not fun. Just decides to attack whenever he wants. Heck, I don't even think he has anything resembling a pattern. It's just kind of a mess. Oh, yep, there's a Jason. And another one off to the left. See, if Jasons weren't super obnoxious, I wouldn't be running. But they're just super obnoxious, even on their own like this. I'm not even gonna bother going for an emerald this time. Yep. I believe Techno-Hill Jasons were a thing in Final Demo's higher difficulties as well. And that's it for the main course. We're not done though. Not at all. First of all, I'm gonna have to restart the game a couple of times to add files, but first of all is update net.dll, which adds map 5. Welcome to Techno-Hill Act 2. Very primitive version of Techno-Hill Act 2, but still Techno-Hill Act 2 nonetheless. No rings, barely any layout, and you know. Wait, you prefer a Jettison over a Crawler Commander? Jasons are so much more obnoxious though. Wait, that's a hazard? Okay. And welcome to, I believe, the end of the map. Oh, no. Is this the full layout? Wait, nope, there it is. There's the end. Alright, next up is, I believe, 3D Rend.dll, which adds a different map 5. This is just Christmas Hunt. You've seen this in future versions as an unlockable. Or I believe it was in Final Demo as an unlockable. And if you've played SRB2 in the past, you might have seen it there as well. I'm not gonna bother playing through the whole thing because why would I ever play Christmas Hunt? But it's here. It's real. Also to get Crawler Commanders might fly at you faster, but at least they don't have projectiles. That's all I'll say on the matter. Here, next up is I don't actually know what this is. I really is this supposed to be Christmas Hunt 2? I think this might have been an unfinished Christmas hunt too. Let me take a look on the wiki actually, give me a moment. Okay, this is a primitive match map, it seems, according to the wiki. This is Christmas Match Zone. Even though it has no level header, and I can't really prove that. That's what the wiki says, though, so I'm gonna go with it. Anyway, next up, I'm actually gonna move to map 1. All of the textures and stuff are replaced with, you know, Christmassy stuff, like you'd see in future Christmas modes, specifically in Final Demo. That's all, really. That's all that file is. Now I'm going to restart right quick to show the last file. Last optional thing. I don't know, I still find some of the match modes fun. Like, I still like tag. Personally, I've never been able to really get into battle because most public servers are in just chaos. I mean, chaos is the fun of battle mode, but I think it's more fun when you're in a voice chat with your friends. Anyway, the last file is menuitem.dll, which replaces map 1. Now, Nintendo, I really hope this doesn't have the music, or else I'm gonna get smacked, but let's hope. It has no music, that's even better. Dang it! Hold on. No. I'm not getting hit. I don't care how small my channel is, I'm not getting hit. But anyway, welcome to, I believe, the earliest known version of Mario Koopa Blast. For anyone that started in 2.2, this would 2.2 or 2.1, this would be added as an unlockable in future versions, and would get replaced by pipe tires eventually in 2.1. I actually don't know if this is the full layout of the map, or if it's just cut off somewhere like Demo 1 is, or that other THC2, but we're gonna find out right now. It's actually oddly silent. No, I'm not gonna bother. It's not gonna last that long anyway. Oh, okay, I guess it's just the full level. Just gonna be sitting in silence for a couple minutes. That's fun. Yeah, volume was broken up until about 2.1, I believe, where adjusting one volume setting would adjust the others for some reason. Not visibly, but it would just do that. Okay, there we go. No more chance of lawsuit. Close that. And next, we will be moving on to Final Demo, specifically 1.09.4a. Now, Final Demo section is going to be special because I'm going to be looking at a couple mods after I play the main game. Those being SP moves for 1.08 and JTE for 1.09.4. Just give me a second to switch layouts. Or I don't have to switch layouts actually, it's the same resolution. You get the point. Give me a sec to open. I think I don't actually know. I think enemies only reward points in a streak when you're bouncing on them, as of now. Yeah, Super Virus Pog. I would actually show the Super Virus when I do JTE, but it's actually really loud, so I don't want to do that to anyone. And also, I just want to say right now, I'm not using OpenGL because I want to, I'm using it because it won't run that well with OBS open if I don't. I don't like OpenGL in earlier versions, I don't recommend it, please don't use it. The best way to experience everything from Demo 1 up to 2.1 is in software. That being said, let's do it. Gotta keep in mind for my camera settings now. It feels so weird to play a game that actually isn't terrible. I mean, Final Demo's not good. It's not good by a long shot, but it's not, like, ungodly like the others are. Now, I am going to be collecting all the emeralds in Final Demo, because I've got nothing better to do. Oh, it's still red? Oh, my bad. Hold on. I'm sorry. Wait, is it not showing up at all? Okay, hold on a second, I'm sorry. It's not showing up at all in OBS actually in Windows. Oh wait, there it is. Alright, we good? I will start over. Alright, let's try that again. Welcome to Final Demo. Oh wait, it's still not? Huh? Also, hello Beep. Thank you for doxing yourself. Alright. Let's get this done for real this time. Welcome to Final Demo, though the one that isn't as terrible as the others. You can tell it's not terrible because it has the invincibility monitor down here. And you also can't just moon jump up a waterfall. Favorite iteration, no way. Alright, before I forget, I don't know if I actually need to warn anyone about this, but I'd rather do it just for the sake of safety. 2.1 special stages are not fun to look at. They will probably strain your eyes a little bit. So if you don't want that, just, I don't know, minimize the stream while special stages are on, or just look away. Just for the sake of not ruining your eyesight. They look terrible. I wouldn't recommend looking at it. I played through Final Demo a couple of days ago in preparation for this. I mean, I played through it before, but I just wanted to get another run-ins to refamiliarize myself with everything. Oh, am I quiet? I have set my mic volume louder than the game, but either way. Is everyone else thinking my mic's too quiet? Because I can try and turn up the volume if y'all want. I don't know how to set sensitivity properly in OBS like I can on Discord. I know about changing the volume of the audio, but I don't know how to specifically, you know. Also, you might kind of recognize the layout from 2.2's multiplayer special stages, which are actually 2.1's layouts, but that doesn't matter. Okay, I'm sorry about that. One moment. I'm gonna... Okay, how's the volume sounding now? It's in the yellow on OBS when I speak, so I assume that somewhere around a decent volume? I'm just trying not to pick up too much stuff in my room because chair is loud, bottle is loud. So is the volume good for everyone? Okay, cool. Also, about the Corona effect, I actually really like it, and I wish it were back, but I understand why it's gone. I'm pretty sure it can be re-enabled through the source code, but I'd rather not go in and do that because I'm lazy. Ah, alright. Anyway, since I turned up my volume, I'm sorry if you hear any background noise or anything. Let me move my mic away from my face. Anyway, invincibility doesn't break your streak until you jump when you're on the ground. I think falling off of ledges also counts towards breaking it. And another difference, Water Shield got recolored to blue. That's it, it's not functionally different at all, it has no ability still. Also worth noting, shields actually give off light with the Corona effect themselves. I don't think I was actually around long enough to remember when they took out red Corollas. My first experience with SRB2 was like 9 or 10 years ago when I found Final Demo and Soft Tonic. And I always played on, like, I believe easy? So I don't remember ever seeing red Corollas when I was a small child. And by the time I found out about 2.0, it was too late. They were already gone. It's down there somewhere. Okay. Alright, here we go. Special stage 2. Oh, look at that sky! Oh no, that's awful. I don't know about fun. I don't know, I think it's just like the rest of the special stages. It's a big ball of ice rain. I swear if my vision starts declining, it's going to be specifically over Final Demo special stages. I don't know if I'm winning. My eyes sure aren't. You know, I really do wonder who thought these textures were okay. Like, alright, look at this. You've got gold, white, green, tan, brown, purple, red, and blue, and pink in the same texture. Hello there. Welcome to Ice Train. Oh, cool. Thanks a lot. Don't expect to see much though. I don't have a schedule. I just kind of upload a stream whenever the idea hits me, which is every few months. If my uploads have been anything to show for it. Ah. You have a good night then. Hopefully it starts being fun around 2.0. Who knows? Alright, I'm gonna do perfect bonus on this stage. Because GFC 3 is absolutely the easiest one to perfect. I'll be honest, I really don't have much to say about Techno Hill. It's mostly the same as in Demo 4, just with, you know, a couple of layout edits. Like, nothing major has really changed about it other than the addition of not terrible level design, and also the removal of jettisons, I believe. Strategy for getting both tokens is essentially the same as in 2.2, and at least the one I use. Just go up, grab this emerald, and wrap around the other way. And pray that you don't get snuck up on by a rogue jettison, this one specifically. I can't tell you how many times we've been hit by that specific jettison trying to get that token. And that's the end of Act 1. Oh boy, this one. This one's actually not that bad, it's just kind of scary to look at. Because, you know, small flying platforms and pain water. What more could you possibly want out of life? without object shadows, it might actually look really scary, but it's not hard. It's probably the fastest one out of all of them, actually. Oh right, this one's not fun. It's ridiculously huge, and all of the walls are lined with this very texture. This very awful texture. So I'm gonna try and get this over with as soon as possible. Yeah, I agree. Definitely after playing 2.2 for a year now. Even using 2.1's Drop Shadow mod. Actually, how far? Okay, the stream's not too far behind. But yeah, 400's a lot. It's not fun, and I don't recommend it. Because with this special stages layout, you might accidentally go back down somewhere you've already been and lose time for it. And that's never a good time. Heck yeah, happy 2.2 day. Oh. Okay, I haven't been down here yet, I don't think. Yep. Alright, on to THC2. Oh, can't forget. I'm gonna go into first person for this because with my camera angle, it's just gonna be a disaster trying to go in on a normal camera. Alright, this water shield is an absolute necessity for one of the tokens. Alright, chase cam 1. You'll see what I mean in a bit. After I wait this out. If I take even one hit, I'm gonna have to go all the way back. Might as well just die. And go all the way back to the start. Thankfully, Final Demo is still not hard, though. Or at least it's not that hard. There's some points where it gets annoying, but it's not hard. Alright, token number 1, this is the easy one. Don't get used to it. Now, token number 2 is probably something you'd never find just casually playing, because who would just jump into the sludge like this and assume to go into one of these pillars? But that is very much what you have to do. It also does give you invincibility in case you were dumb enough to go down without a shield, which I appreciate. See, it caters to people like me who probably would have been dumb enough when I was a small child. Anyway, if you see my screen going black at all, it's just me alt tabbing to check on the stream. This one is actually kind of scary. But it's not hard. You just go at it like you would on the other special stages. Go from the outside in. And those platforms up top in the middle can be... they crumble. And fall straight onto the water. And camera getting stuck isn't really much of a problem either, since it gets unstuck pretty easy. I don't have to do anything manually, it just kind of does it. You just hop over here. Realize you can't platform and then jump back up. And hop on back over this way. I was actually on my test playthrough. Forgot to knock down the last platform and it got really scary. I don't recommend doing that. You probably won't do that consciously. That's why you just don't like yourself. Who knows? I can't think of a justification. This special stage is the one you want to worry about. Do not be mistaken by the low ring count. If you mess up, you're done. That's just a pit. And the background doesn't help any for your depth perception either, I imagine. At least if you're playing on software. This special stage in particular is the only case I recommend playing on OpenGL. Because you're probably not going to hit those platforms without it. Probably actually save because knowing my luck, I'm gonna mess up. Okay, never mind. Guess I can't. Guess I'll die. Anyway, that's done. Supersonic is now unlocked. Now in Hard Enough, you actually don't get rings in this stage. It's not fun. And I don't know what the level designer was thinking. But ultimately, since Egg Slimer is not hard in Final Demo, and arguably not hard in 2.2 either, it's just easy to get through. Since the Egg Slimer can't really just puggo off of you like he can in 2.2. Oh boy. This is not the first rendition of Castle Eggman, but it's the first one too. That rain is loud. This is not the first rendition of Castle Eggman, but it's the first one to make it into an actual level lineup. The first one being an unlockable in Demo 3, I believe, and higher. Now, I don't like old Castle Eggman. It's not a good stage. It's okay, but it's not a good stage. It's not fun. Especially Act 2, but we'll get to that in a couple minutes. For now, I'm just going to power through it with Supersonic, though, because I don't have fun with this stage. I don't think anyone had fun with this stage. Always do that. Anyway, here's the button. And of course, my favorite room in Castle Eggman. That probably wouldn't have trapped anyone, actually. Yeah, it really did take that long for Castle Eggman to be good. Castle Eggman pretty much went through the SRB2 stage version of Development Hell. Or at least, not Development Hell, but my god, it was terrible. 2.1 wasn't bad, but I don't imagine that 2.0's was that fun. In fact, I know 2.0's wasn't fun. Anyway, welcome to Act 2. This is the one that I'm actually going to try and power through with Super because I don't like button hunts. This is a button hunt. Anyway, the best part is that Castle Eggman Act 2 still isn't complete from what I hear. In 2.2, I mean. It's not even done yet, and it's already this good. I believe there's a ton of missing rooms as well. Yeah, that's the best part. It still feels like a finished level. But the idea that it's still not complete just kind of excites me for what might be coming in updates. Oh, and there goes my super. Oh well, that was the last button anyway, it's fine. Alright, you're never gonna believe what Castle Eggman Act 3 is. That's right, it's the Eggmobile again. I don't know what you expected. I'm not even gonna bother fighting this one properly. I'm just gonna iframe through it. Because what else am I gonna do? Play this game? No. I've got 2.0 ahead of me. And also 2 whole months. I am going to let the credits roll though, just because I like its music. Wait, 2.1 has the spike balls? I completely forgot about that. Alright, great. As much as I know no one likes Mystic, he still played a part in the game's development. What that part is, I don't know, but he definitely did something, I think. I think he was the head dev up until the incident. Unlocked Mario. Man, I wish.
Thanks for playing the SRB2 demo. This is the last release before the final game comes out, but here are several things you can do to tide you over. Visit the SRB2 website at www.srb2.org for news and updates. Poke around the Editions section of the website. There you can download homebrewn levels, characters, and more. Stop by the SRB2 chat room. The place is never empty, and it's also a great way to find people to play a net game with. Well, now you're being sent back to the title screen. If you haven't already, try playing as a different character to uncover more secrets and hidden items.
Did you get all those Chaos Emeralds? Alright, let me turn my volume back down. That was dumb. Alright. I don't have a lot of secrets unlocked, but I will show you the one that I have. That being Mario Koopa Blast. Anyway. Hold on, actually. Oh, wait, I could just use tunes. Hold on. I almost tried to use GFC1's current tunes ID. Hello, Mario. Alright, the thing is, I don't want to make revenue. I just don't want ads on my stream log. And I also don't want the thing taken down because that would kind of suck. I'm not out to make money. Now, I wouldn't mind Nintendo ads on my video if I supported Nintendo's practices, but I don't. But that's a topic for when I'm not streaming. Actually, hold on, let me... Once again, no. Coins. Not again. Not again with that effing video. Anyway, here's the cool thing. I'm not even gonna try anymore, honestly. That's not what I meant. Anyway, yeah, welcome to the stream. I wonder if it's possible to ban someone from commenting on my streams. Well, wouldn't that be funny? I did that to myself again. I really need to stop doing that. Just gotta stop being bad at the game. It's that easy. That'd be you judging by your username. You know, just because you told me to, now I'm not gonna do it. Ren, they've hit my channel on an automated strike before. I wouldn't doubt if it happened again. Back like 3 years ago when I was like recording a Mario 64 mod or something, I got a copyright claim and got ads put on that video. So, Nintendo would absolutely hit small channels. They've done it to me before. I would berate you on Discord, but I wouldn't ban you from the stream, just to spite you. Wow, this game has a castle. It's just like Persona 5. Yeah, same here. I'm already in my room. Oh, okay, I could just do that. Keep forgetting that the fire flower does not count as a shield. Because I'm pretty sure it does, at least in 2.2. Not sure about... I really gotta stop forgetting that Final Demo doesn't have air control. Else I'm just gonna keep doing that to myself. I say, seconds before jumping into lava. Hold on, I think that was map 20 something. Wait, map 32. Yeah. Actually, let me just not play the level. Because at this point, I really don't know if I feel like doing it. Now that I've got coins. Yeah, this is where I was, yeah. Oh, yes, I actually forgot to show that. Let me quit back to the menu and go to GFC1 and show you. I'll be doing this with Tails because I really don't feel like playing that level as Sonic. Blue? The requirement for unlocking this is to play through the game 3 times, or at least clear the final level 3 times. Anyway, what's the big idea? Die. Yeah, I am pathetic. That is correct. Just the fox. Welcome to Red Volcano Zone. Not gonna bother playing through it the right way because Final Demo Red Volcano is not that good. After all, it is just a bonus level. A very incomplete one at that. And you could still, at this point, you could still fall into the lava since the top of it's not solid yet. I believe the decision to make the top solid was made in 2.0? Somewhere around there? Either 2.0 or 2.1, I don't actually know. I love how in Final Demo, Tails just isn't fast enough to show his running animation at all. Yeah, there's definitely a Sonic seed for every name. Heck, my username's not original. Someone out there's used it as a Sonic seed before. Same goes for my real name, which is admittedly very common, but still. That's great. You fool, I already had a Sonic fan character ages ago. And that's it for the main course for Final Demo. Next up is 2 mods. The first one being probably not recognizable, but the second one is probably... Second one y'all are gonna know what it is if you've been around SRB2's community for long. Like longer than a couple minutes. It actually closed itself. Does it just crash in GL? Just whenever it feels like it? Okay, this is gonna take a minute, sorry. Let me just disable GL. I'll probably just say on 640 by 400. There we go. Welcome to SB Moves, which is also loud. Oops. Its volume is already on 8 on Windows, jeez. Okay, sorry about that. So I'm not gonna go into the main game, really. Or well, I am, but I'm just gonna show some stuff specific to the mod only. Such as, seasonal changes. Those are a thing. Yeah, there's seasonal changes in textures. These exist for every season. Except for, I believe, spring, which is unchanged from vanilla. But that's not the main attraction. No, 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 no. The main attraction is clearly a shadow, as you can see. I think I actually need a Chaos Emerald for this, so hold on a moment. So, y'all know HMS 123311. Y'all know how it can do that stupid, overpowered chaos control. Shadow can do something similar. Color is green because I started in multiplayer, and it was just the last color I had my player set to. It's not important. Actually, wait, this would be infinitely more efficient if I just did it in single player with object place. Hold on. And I forgot to set my camera keys. My game crashed. That's kind of awkward. Do I have any save games? No. Okay, let's try that again. Alright, next emerald I see should be a real one. I'm only going backwards because going forward crashed, by the way. It crashed again. Do I really have to just play the game? Do I really gotta do that? Well, I don't have cheats, so I guess I do have to. I'm just gonna do it on easy. I don't feel like playing the game that much. Apologies for the holdups, though. I really did not mean to crash the game twice in a row. SP moves in general is kind of unstable as a whole. It also stays on top of the screen no matter what you alt tab to. Anyway, you probably didn't guess because who guesses what the name of an SRB2 mod means, but... There we go. SP moves' name is just short for special moves. It adds characters with special moves, that's it. And also makes these special moves available to mod characters. Yo, Jesus the Echidna, my favorite. Oh, I forgot this music was just different for some reason. It's also worth noting that this mod is not for 1.09.4, but rather for 1.08. For anyone that ends up wanting to try it for some reason. It's not good. It's not fun. It's just neat history. think, yeah, you can just do it straight out of bat. Shadow has a chaos control when you have at least one emerald. When you hold spin and press jump in the air. Is it good? Probably. Will it kill you more often than not? Also probably. You can just kind of end your own life whenever you feel like it. It's probably way more efficient than actually playing the game. Except it just kind of sticks you on the ground whenever you stop. Anyway, I'm not going to keep playing that. Instead, I'm going to... I'll just use a match map for testing purposes. Anyway, I'm just going to be showing off all the characters this way. Next character, that's my name. Oops. Next character is Mecha Knuckles, literally just Knuckles. Except it has a weird jet glide thing and can't climb. The jet glide doesn't lose height at all, but it can't climb, so it's not really that good. It also has that multi-glide thing that Knuckles had up until, I think, Final Demo. Or not up until Final Demo, but up until most recent Final Demo. Otherwise, Mecha Knuckles isn't that special other than his inability to spin. And the last proper character that you can use is Eggman. You can fire off a laser by pressing the ring toss button, but other than that, you get nothing. Other than just free flight, if you're into that. And now on to the weird exclusive characters. Up first is Jason the Echidna himself, the man, the myth, the legend, the absolute nerd. I'm pretty sure he did something bad like the real person, but I'm not gonna get into that. He has a weird glide talk thing, where you can't climb directly out of it, but if you multi-glide, it turns back into a regular glide, then you can climb. That's the only special thing you really get out of him. Next up is Jake the Echidna. I don't actually know what his thing is. Like, what do I do with it? Oh, he has a wall jump. Was I just supposed to know that? That's it. That's his ability. Wall jumping. Not the best place to show it off, but it's something. I can't even see a use case where this would be useful, honestly. Unless you're like looking to cheese as an unlockable or something. Even then. There's no level design specifically for it, so it's not really worth using. Then again, the vast majority of these are just neat multiplayer characters anyway. Alright. Next up, Cyan, also an Echidna. I don't actually know what Cyan does. I don't think he actually does anything. Oh, wait, what? Okay, as opposed to, Jake's wall jump, Cyan just kind of climbs when he hits a wall, for some reason. Once again, why? Who knows? JTE made this, not me. Enough of that. Next up is Fox, the Sonic. He has a gun. That's it. He just gets a gun. It can fire about as fast as an enemy main's brain cells move in battle mode, which is not automatic, but I don't like aiming mains in battle mode. So I'm going to take any chance to insult them that I can get. And next up is Hikaru, which is just Tails except to green, and you have to hold the jump button to fly. Did I just say hold fish to fly? I don't remember what I said, but it was probably something dumb. You just have to hold the button to fly instead of tap it. It's not much of an improvement, if any. Anyway, next up is Invader Zim, which is actually a vanilla character for multiplayer. It's just a vanilla character for multiplayer. It's not much different. I'm not gonna complain about Zim. Zim was already there. Anyway, I'm not gonna do that anymore. That's all the characters. I think SP Moves added a couple maps too, but I don't feel like looking at those. I really don't. Anyway, I've got two things to show in SP Moves. Or actually only one thing, because Rockskull Mountain sucks. Rockskull Mountain is just a weird unlockable level. It's just a hunt for things. But SRB2 Universe. Oh boy, SRB2 Universe. Say, y'all ever heard of Phantasy Star Online? I want everyone to answer that. Like, not PSO2, not the current one, but just Phantasy Star Online 1. Because that's what SRB2 Universe is. It's an attempt at recreating PSO1's gameplay in SRB2, in a sense. It's probably gonna crash because that's how SP Moves does things, but... Oh yeah, it looks like it's crashing. Yes, green is the base color that's used on sprites, so that's generally what people use. Yeah, the game's just crashing. Oh. Okay. Is it actually showing like that on the stream? I gotta see this. No, it's not. It's just frozen on the stream. It's not actually letting me close it. I need to open Task Manager. I actually can't do anything. I think Windows is dying all on its own. Hold on, Control Shift Escape. And end task. That took way longer than it had to. Anyway, let's try this again. Wow, look, Fantasy Stars. There we go. I mean, it is funny. I got a chuckle out of it. I don't think you can actually interact with the NPC. Hold on, do I need toss flag or something? Or light dash? No? Oh well. I'm not gonna get far into this because it's not really the interesting version of SRB2 Universe, but I think it's a neat curiosity anyway. the PSO2 music. That's from Phantasy Star Online 1. I'd like you to note that this came out, I don't actually know how many years, but it came out several years before PSO2. I'm not even going to play through the entirety of Great Flower. I just wanted to show this off briefly. Because I've been itching for a chance to talk about SP moves. What all do I have? It also has an equipment system, which lets you use weapons. You could just stalk, but I don't know, it just kind of looks funky. Alright. Equip launcher. It doesn't do anything, actually. I don't think. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. Anyway, that's it for SP moves. Alright, the next mod on the list is, let's just say people will recognize this instantly when I say its name. At least if you've been in the SRB2 community for any amount of time. Welcome to SRB2 JTE, the funny super virus that didn't trigger. Now, I'm probably not going to get any of the super virus triggers, or at least none of the fun ones, but I just know that it exists. That's a curiosity for you to find out about if it doesn't show up here. I'm going to test for one of them, though, right now. Nope, never mind. Anyway, two notable things about JTE. First being that it has the first notable hangout map in existence. That being SA City. That doesn't look anything like Sonic Adventure, but shh. We're just gonna be taking a quick look around SA City for a little bit. Just because I like SA City a lot. It was one of the maps that I used to hang out in a lot when I first found out about SRB2. Like, I found JTE, played around with its maps and its other cool feature, got the best get at me by the super virus, and left the game for a year. Anyway, that's not the only notable thing. This isn't the only notable thing about JTE. The other is, bots. Oh god, that's loud! Oh. They all mimic your actions like Tails does. And they will all try and follow the player that created them, with a high chance of getting stuck on walls whenever they feel like it. Anyway, I'm not going to jump for the duration of this map. Let's see how many of them get stuck on a wall. Oh, that's a good 0 so far, okay. I don't even think they pathfind properly. Like, they don't try and find a route to you if they get stuck somewhere that they can't reach. Oh, there's 2 of them stuck on a wall. They just kind of gravitate toward them for some reason. Don't mind them. They're doing their best. Alright, that's gotta be it for not Universe, but SA City for now. That's it for SA City. The next thing I want to show off is, what was it? Oh yeah. Now, the latest build of JCE doesn't have this, but the build I'm using, which is a build earlier than the latest, has SRB2 Universe again, except it's more fleshed out. So once again, I'm gonna go over that briefly. Not for long, just a brief moment. Because it's honestly not fun, it's just a cool curiosity to me that it even exists in the first place. Enemies have health now, and you're forced to play with the RPG mechanics. Just like the real PSO1. But trust me, as soon as you get like a single weapon, it gets way easier, I feel. I'm just gonna play through GFC1, and that will be it for Universe. There's a level. Oh, that's just barrier again. Actually, can't I? Can I do this? Nope, I cannot spin. I was thinking I was so smart for just trying to go under, get the invincibility, and then I realized it's not there. Or not that it's not there, but I can't get to it at all. Oh yeah, right, RPG Blast. I vividly remember that. And that, as much as I wish it were still a thing, it's probably the best that it got canned. Unless Jim is still working on it and didn't tell anyone. Come on, drop a weapon. Okay, those are... This is really bad luck. Nothing but barriers. If I end up not getting a weapon in the next 1 or 2 crawls, I'm gonna quit and move on. That's also not a weapon. Anyway, this is probably way more fun when you're playing with someone else because it has multiplayer support. Another level, but still no weapon. And still no weapon. Alright, one last crawler. Give me something. Anything. That's not a shield. That's still a shield, but at least I'm killing things. That's also not a weapon, that's money. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna give up. Yeah, no, I'm not getting a weapon out of that. What does load character do? Is it just load save slot like the others? No, it does nothing. Cool. Kind of think of it. Would load character work if I... No. Split screen. Why would you make split screen for this? I guess obligatory support, but still. Anyway, other than the universe, JT doesn't really have any other secrets other than the super virus. Which just... I'll show it. It's not good. Or at least this version's not good. It's not funny. So this version of the super virus is kind of like tag, except it's actual tag and not SRB2 tag, and also mildly terrifying. And it's also very hard to actually get. I'm gonna add a bot just to see if it works with that. But anyway, this version of the super virus can only be used with a case sensitive command, which, you know, you type in all caps in the console. So you can only do it with loading a script. That being said, also prepare your ears in case this gets too loud. I know I turned down my volume, but still. Supervirus.txt. Yeah, but basically the goal of this is to infect another player. If we stop that for a second. It also spits out console log. The angry god has come to rain hell on you all. Pray. Pray hard. God, that's edgy. Also worth noting that the music played during this is a sped up version, I believe, of the Crazy Machine from Phantasy Star Online. Anyway, I believe it stops after around a minute, but I'm not going to stick around for that. Basically what happens when it stops is that the player that holds it currently just dies. They just perish. That being said, that's it for Final Demo in its entirety. Next up is something I have not played in a long time. That being SRB2 version 2.0. Now I actually am going to have to change the layout for this because for whatever ungodly reason, 2.0 doesn't actually have the same resolution options as the other versions. I don't know why, it just doesn't. It's in 4:3 instead, for the most part. That being said, let me pop it open. And also switch the OBS window to it. Uh, why? Is it just out of frame for some reason? Yeah, it's just out of frame for some reason. Okay. Center. That's good enough, right? That's fine. I mean, once again, I'm playing in OpenGL not because I want to, but out of necessity. 2.0 just straight up won't run windowed in DXWin unless I force it to use OpenGL. That being said, oh boy. I actually have a completely empty save file, as you can tell, so I'm not going to be showing any secrets in 2.0. But I am going to show the rest of the game to the best of my ability. Let me turn off that awful filter. There we go. I am going to be playing through the whole game unless y'all end up getting tired of it, so... For the most part, I'm going to be glossing over individual changes to levels that already existed. Oh shit, like, you serious? You good? If you're not feeling well, you should probably talk to someone. In a stream is probably not the best place to find help. That was probably worded terribly, but please find someone to talk to if you're feeling genuinely like you're going to break down. It's not good to hold that stuff in. Welcome to slightly less of an eyesore, but still an eyesore. It's one color eyesore now. And this is also mostly the layout used in 2.2's multiplayer special stages. Ah, okay. You have a good night then. Maybe it might be better to hold the rest of the stream tomorrow. I think I'll get to about... I think I'll go up to the first act of Castle Eggman. And then I'll stop for the night. Does that sound good to everyone else? And I will try and pick this up tomorrow. Probably not around the same time, but I'll still try. Because the stream's getting close to 2 hours anyway. And y'all have been here a while. Actually, there's only 4 people here now. I may cut it off after GFC if that's the right people are leaving. I actually don't know when I'll pick it up if I stop after GFC, but if I don't pick it up tomorrow, it's probably going to be either Friday or the weekend. Welcome to the orange flavored eyesore. Or as I like to call it, the color that juicing companies think apple is. Caramel apple flavored. Great contribution. I hate it. Grape flavored eyesore. Welcome to the most obnoxious version of GFC3 that I've ever played. Because if you get unlucky, Eggman will just kind of shoot into the stratosphere instead of actually trying to escape. Which, let me tell you, it's not fun. I got lucky, but most people probably won't. And that's it. Oh, exactly 30 seconds. Alright, that is going to have to be it for the night. Anyway, I hope y'all had a good time. Hope y'all enjoyed everything. And I will try and pick up where I left off sometime this week. That being THC2 and 2.0. But till then, take care and have a good night.